That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me fuck all that shit, just let me go. Hours and tastemakers make us no taste of bad ass. Like a fucking pacemaker.
I am Tommy C. This is After the Point. I had a long night last night, to say the least. I slept all afternoon, so I didn't have time to prep. And I also made a promise last week. It's because you guys showed up in such numbers. The thing, and I didn't get to. We had like a lot of tech problems. Like the YouTube main server was like all sorts of fucked up, and it wasn't until we went to the backup and went in. So here's the way it's gonna work: you keep the calls in. I'm only going 30 minutes, and then we'll start with the normal stuff come next week. Also, just a heads up, I'm gone for 2 weeks and 15 days. So anybody that's been in the show for a long time knows I take very long when I go on vacations, I take long ones. So it's like see you in late August, September. So this is it. We got one in the tank. But yeah, if I can't keep them going, it's too bad I didn't have I usually have quite a monologue, but I really don't even have that. So this is really just making up for what I promised and what didn't work. The last love phones. And do keep in mind, this is your last chance, because I haven't done one in a year and a half, and I may not do one for another year and a half, especially if things get hot. So, our first caller today is the Boob Tube. He's member streams are coming. I will get all the member streams in before I take off. Right. Lion Maker needs some love advice. But we're going to start it off with the Boob Tube. Make sure you give me your name, or, name and age, proper age, actual age. Salmonella Fitzgerald, a new member. I appreciate that. Get your mic working. Be ready to talk. Don't think it's just going to happen for you. It never works. If you think things just, it never works that way. What's up there, Joey the Sloth? How you doing? And I guess he missed this opportunity. PH Teven, you're on the air.
Hey, how's it going, Tommy?
How can I help you?
Hey, so I got a quick question for you. I'm 26 years old.
Hold on a second. I do got to confirm something. I apologize to you. Michael, yes, you got to be 14. At least 14. And no dirty talk there. You gotta walk around. You gotta walk around the problem. At least 14. That's to talk about, girlfriend. You're not getting sex advice at 14 from me, but you can talk about how to talk to a girlfriend in high school. I can handle that. Yeah. PH Tevin, you're on the air.
What's going on, man? So I got out of a long-term relationship about a year ago with a psychotic lawyer.
Wait a minute.
So
did you marry her?
Fuck no. Oh, sorry. Can I not say that? No, I did not. Thank God.
You can say anything you want. We're on a live stream. So you're in a relationship with a lawyer?
Yeah.
Oh, that must be nuts.
Dude,
yeah, she started threatening you with like getting the police on you soon for everything.
No, nothing like that. So she wanted to get married and she wanted kids and everything. Mm-hmm. I'm a piece of shit 26-year-old, and I'm just wanting to hang out and party and do whatever. Mm-hmm. So I couldn't commit to her, but
so what happened?
There's a long story behind that. I'm not going to get into all the nitty gritty details,
okay.
But I'm wondering, in your opinion, is it like, should I start being serious and looking for a partner?
Is that what you want?
I'm 26. I'm thinking.
Is that what you
maybe
want?
I effed up.
What do you want? Oh, you miss her.
I mean, dude, no. Yeah, don't miss her at all.
Yeah.
I miss female companionship because,
But anybody but her?
That's a lot of money, I guess.
No, not anybody but her.
You're 26 years old.
She's got to be the right one.
You're 26 years old, whatever the fuck that means. People say that all the time. It's like they're skirting the issue.
Dude, 30's coming.
Get rid of that right one mentality. Start getting into the mentality of, I need somebody I can work with that's going to make me work harder in the relationship, and you want to look for somebody that's willing to work on a relationship.
Yeah,
there's no right one. This doesn't work. There's no such thing. It's a partnership. You got to work at it. If you don't work at it, it gets lag. It's like anything in your life, It's like the arcade. If I don't go in there and dust once in a while and clean the screen,
that's a lot of money, I guess, for a person of color.
Relationships is not much different. Did you hear about cryotic turned out to be a pedo? No, I did not. Michael Testa. Yeah, I did not. I know. Well, thank you. What do you want? What do you want to do? You want kids? You want
oh, dude, yeah, definitely want kids.
Well,
but
you gotta grow up a little bit, probably.
Probably,
you know what got me on that path? I started spending some time with kids, like quality time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I would go to a relative and spend a lot of time with their kids. Like, are you an uncle?
No, but
cousin to somebody has.
Yeah,
kids?
I got cousins who have kids. I
would spend some quality time with those kids, and if you walk away from that and say, I could do this, I want to do this. In fact, I would be great at it. If you get those kind of vibes, then yeah. Otherwise, it's a real weird thing. If you don't get married, you're going to be a child for life. And that's not healthy,
right?
All right, unless you're fucking ridiculously rich.
That scares the shit out of me.
Okay, and people will lose respect for you. It's kind of an unthing unless you're like kicking ass at work, unless you're like bringing down big money. It does kind of so you can't just fucking drink your whole life away. Another thing is when you get in your 30s, and you have had no seriously successful relationships.
That's a lot of money, I guess,
for women
for
in their 30s,
a person of color.
Girls in their 30s are ready to go, or they've been divorced already and ready to get back on a train. So if you got nothing going on for you, it's like, wow, you're still a frat boy 10 years later.
I mean,
it's kind of like that.
So if you want to know, I did the whole wait a year thing, because we dated for 3 years, and so I was like, all right, I'm gonna get back in the gym, work on myself, do the thing.
I think this wait a year thing is horseshit. Did you want to get married or didn't you? Did you want to make babies with this person, raise your children, and be together? It's I'll wait a year and I'll see what. Dude, that could come in a year. That can come in 3. That can come in a month. You're 26. I'm not talking to a 19-year-old boy here. What do you want? And I think that's the problem. What do you want?
No, I'm saying I broke up with her, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I waited a year to go back out there and start dating again.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to, do that whole, need to be with somebody bullshit. Because I'd done that for a long time.
Sure.
So, I don't know, man. Just.
What do you want to do? What do you want? It sounds. To me, if I was a woman, you'd drive me fucking crazy. Because you got no plans. You got no plans, no ideas. If you don't feel it, which is what I think is going on, you want to go out and you want to be in a relationship for the sake of it, and you want to fuck around and you want to go drink with your buddies. All right, do that for a couple more years. And reevaluate 28. If you're still feeling that way, you're not ready. You're not ready at all. How's your job? Can you even support a kid?
Hell yeah.
Yeah? All right, you got a decent job?
Great job.
You're not done. Get your shit together, man. And just go out there, and I wouldn't even look. I let it happen. I'm not a big believer in forcing it. You're not ready. Your mind's not there. I think is your mother pressuring you a little bit? Yeah,
definitely a little bit.
I got it. Okay. Yeah, and then they're telling you, you're not really a grown up and blah blah blah, and you kind of want to be a grown up, but if you're not ready, you're not ready. And I think in a couple years, you go by 30 and you're not ready. You got to ask yourself why you're not ready, and that I can't do on a phone call. Why aren't you ready?
Problem.
Why didn't you grow up? But I'm not going to tell you to get involved with some broad, knock up some broad so you'd have she could take everything you earned, and you had a kid before you were ready to deal with it. That's what I'm telling you. So just go back out there and be yourself and date, and if mom gets on your ass, you say, I'm just not ready. I'm not ready. But tell her, I don't want to be 40 and single and having a kid at 40. You just assure her that. But it's not now. And I'd say reevaluate 28.
Right.
I got married late. I got married 31. So
that's smart. All right.
Nah, it wasn't. I got divorced too, you idiot. Didn't mean anything. That's what I'm saying. Look, there's no mastery of this. You can't like, oh, I got the right one, so I won't get the way. It doesn't work like that. Your first fucking marriage has a 75% chance of failing. Can you imagine if they made parachutes like that? I mean, think about it. So you're gonna lose probably either way. So this you can over prepare. I'm not gonna be like my dad, or I'm not gonna be like. It's like a waste of time. Can you do it? Can you handle it? If you have the money, you'll probably be fine. You know, and try not to marry a crazy woman. She's so side. The biggest turnoff for me is somebody that's got daddy issues. And you know, if she tells you, I hate this is going to sound awful, but if she tells you a story about a constant sexual abuse as a child, as an adult, ex-boyfriend, get the fuck out of there. You can't fix it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of guys fall for that.
True.
You know, I'll be your white knight. You're not equipped to take care of her.
Fuck that.
You know, so get a girl that has a good relationship with her family, that loves her mom.
It's
and
a
dad,
prerequisite,
and,
man.
Yeah, you gotta honestly
gotta love
you
your
want
dad.
something like that. I'm not saying like look for stuff like that. Like how does she get along with dad? How does she get along with mom? How does she get along with her siblings? You know, is it loving or is it trying at times? Or they hate? She accused them of kind of sexual abuse. Those are things you want to look for. KX text boobs or vagina pics, please. We girls love that. Also, F you, Tommy. Well,
that's a lot of money, I guess, for a person of color.
F you too. F you too, lady. Thanks for $50. All right, you heard me. Get the fuck out of here. Good luck.
All right, man.
Peace.
Hey.
The boob tube is gonna get a second shock.
He's still muted.
Asshole.
Fucking dick.
Well, all right.
Oh.
Let's go.
Oh, finally. Click the right button. How's it going, Tommy?
How you doing? How can I help you?
Oh, not much. Trying to get back on track with relationships and stuff like that. I just got out of a 3-year relationship about a month and a half ago and trying to look around, but I don't know. Everything going on with COVID.
That's a lot of money, I guess, for a person of color.
Times it just kind of feels like slim pickings, you know?
Yeah. Well, it doesn't seem like, well, you broke up during COVID. Boy, that's not the time to break up. I just figured like there's gonna be a lot of babies being made and a lot of divorces being signed.
Yeah.
So I imagine
never cross that bridge.
Well, I don't see. Here's the thing. I don't know. Did Tommy just say second abuse victims are broken goods? I said no. First of all, I didn't say that. Second of all, I don't believe I can't take care of you. Every one of my relationships that were miserable was some kind of past sexual abuse. And what I realized, I woke up and said, I'm not a doctor, and I shouldn't have to ruin my life because somebody has these problems. Somebody did this to this person, and I can't fix it. So I'm not saying it's broken goods. You want to get on that train? Go ahead. Feel free. Get on that train. But I'm telling people how to get married, how not to get divorced. And that's one fucking shining factor that's going to increase your chances of getting divorced if the girl has been abused in the past. That's a big one. Now, if you think you can work it out and run it, but you bet when she starts acting crazy when you're married, shut the fuck up and suck it up. But I got to be honest with you, the repeat revisits to the past over and over again. Look, if she says something happened when she's a kid and never goes back there, and she seems well adjusted, that's one thing. But if she's repeatedly going back there to that time, that place, and she's still suffering, get the fuck out. Get out. You can't. She's got a bigger problem than you can handle. And I'm sorry, too many men, they lose everything they've ever worked for. I got a 26-year-old man. Within 3 years, he could lose absolutely everything he's ever worked for and never see his kid. I am not going to give him shitty advice. That doesn't mean I don't have empathy for sexual abuse victims. I just say, me personally, and most people, besides other doctors, can't handle it. I'm not saying and girls, I'm not saying don't open up. But if you're constantly going there and if you're walking, let me give you an idea. I'll get back to you, caller. You walk in the room all the time, and the girl's she's crying for no reason, and you're like, "What's up, baby? You know that thing I told you about? I'm thinking about it right now. It's affecting me." All right, baby. You console. If that happens a lot, if she starts blaming bad behavior on that, get the fuck out. There's nothing you can do. If it happens, if she tells you something like it's happened and it's kind of an off thing, but she's over it, or she got therapy for it and it does not constantly come up, you might that might be worth a gamble. But if it's a part of her identity, get the fuck out. That can't be a part of her identity. Sorry. And girls, if you that has happened to you, get help. Get fucking help. It's not, the current guy that loves you fault that somebody did something terrible. There you go. All right, Boob Tube, you're on.
Yeah. Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Anyways, there's just this time right now where I'm just mostly focusing on. It was like we broke up about a month and a half ago, so I'm doing that thing where I just been focusing on myself, working out, working on some
Good
new
stuff.
videos, and working in general. So there's that going on, but it just feels like I want to get back on the high horse again, but with COVID and everything else, I'm just a little paranoid about it, I guess.
Paranoid and getting COVID?
But,
How paranoid about getting COVID?
if you make out with a chick or whatever.
How old are you? How old are you?
30.
What?
30.
I'm going to think. Are you like one of those germ people? You're like afraid of germs as it was before the whole COVID thing?
No, not really. I mean, I've always had a strong immune system, but I'm just a little paranoid about a lot of things that might happen, that can happen, will happen, or whatever.
You fucking get hit by a car.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You're like, I don't get this fucking like constant paranoia. Well, I get it. It's coming from the media, but like you fucking got to go back and live. This thing it's first of all, it's horribly overblown. The way we treated it. It's ruined people's lives for stopping the economy. You might get it. I'm going to tell you right now. You're going to get it. You're going to die. You want to risk death? Everybody risks death as soon as they walk outside the house. Some of them risk death inside the house. I can't connect with people who live that way. Look, if it was what we thought it was back like in March or April, and it's just we have millions of death by this, millions and millions of death. I mean, look, we had 150,000 deaths in the United States. I think it's a little high. Out of 300 million people, and out of 500 million people in Europe, we've had about 320,000. And like, look, that's somebody's dad, somebody's mom, somebody's brother, somebody's sister. I'm not trying to doubt, but the odds you get are just like, it's not that high. So killing you. Otherwise, you got the flu. So don't be a pussy. If you want a girlfriend, go risk your life. Go risk your life. If you don't want, if it's too much of a risk for you, stay home. Like, I don't know. It's like, I risked my life by joining the Army. So I just, like, some things you got to risk your life for. And you got to, what do they call that in the Army? They called it risk management. Do the math. Decide if that's for you.
Yeah, I always do take a lot of risks throughout my life, and with this COVID thing, it just feels a little different because of the fact that there's no real vaccine or cure for it at the moment.
I'll tell you right now, you might get it. So what? We got pre-existing conditions.
You got diagnosed with a concave sternum when I was 15.
What's that?
That's an affliction where where I get a sunken chest by the time I hit puberty, and by the time when my chest sinks in, it starts crushing all my lungs. But what they did was it's treatable, where they operate on my chest, put a metal bar in it for like
cool. You're like Robocop.
6 or 7 months, and then it props it right back up.
Cool.
But I had a bit of a.
Did that with COVID complicate that at all? It doesn't sound it. I mean, I'm not a doctor, but I am.
No, not really. I mean,
I don't know. It just depends, I can tell you this. You can get the shit. You find out you had a pre-existing condition you weren't even aware of, and you could die. But I don't know. It's like some things are worth fucking risking your life for. I tell you, in the middle, when we thought things were really bad, I had my daughter come over. I started asking myself, what if I do get it and never get to see her again and I drop dead? So I'd rather see her now. It turned out it wasn't as bad as we all thought. I used to make people, when they came in this house, they had to take a fucking bath every time they walked in. But I don't feel that way anymore. It just matters. You just wash your fucking hands, dude. You know what?
That's what I do.
Every interaction with a woman has a risk. I don't know. That's part of the fun. every interaction you have with a woman has a risk. It's part of the fun.
That's true.
Fucking has a risk. That's the goal. I don't know if I should. You might get it. I'm not going to tell you. You might die too. But the odds are so slim. I just don't think it's worth it. Me personally, I don't think it's worth it. But you have to ultimately make that risk assessment yourself. So there you go. Dental day. I ain't doing that. I'd rather get COVID and do that shit. Talk to you later there, Boob Tube. Good luck.
Man, see ya.
Dental dams. That's great. Gross. We got a lot of people.
Yeah. Spelling up.
Dr. Doctorson, you're on the air.
Tommy boy, can you hear me?
Yes.
Tommy boy, I got a problem here. I'm glad you had the love phones today. I need your help, okay? So I fell to my base instinct the other night, and I took home a lady of the night, and now I just don't know what to do. With the carps, Tommy. What do I do with the carps?
I don't know. Find your lucky charms. I don't know. I have no idea what to tell you. I couldn't even think of anything funny to say. Fallen, you're on the air. I guess I sort of want to. Carps. HIV-C, ST. A dental dam? You guys, do people use them? Like, the way it was, like, we used condoms when I was a kid, but nobody had any. Oral sex was unprotected. Both ways.
Yeah.
I thought most people did it that way. Nowadays, they really use shit like that? Is that true?
I don't know.
I mean, there's a risk you get HIV through oral sex. It's kind of minimal, but I don't know. I don't know. You gotta fucking live, dude. You end up like that movie Demolition Man with Stallone. Fucking Sandra Bullock comes to say, "Would you like to have sex?" Stallone's like, "Yeah." And she hands him like a VR headset. Fuck that world. Fallen, you're on the air. Justin Wang.
Hello.
Oh, Justin Wang. One time, a girl brought a dental damage shit that's horrible, I bet. Where is Dr. Ion? She had the best love advice. I haven't heard from her in a while. I think I heard from her at Christmas. All right, Fallen, shoot.
Well, I had a question, but that boob tube guy kind of asked it for me. It's
what's your problem?
With this, COVID-19 shit, like there's the new normal,
How bad?
They call it.
Yeah, I guess.
It's like how to get back into the dating game now.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it. Die, you die. The odds are you won't if you're reasonably healthy already. I mean, you might want to think about it. If you have some kind of pre-existing condition that lends itself to COVID, you maybe this is all risk assessment. I'm sorry. The world's got to go on. The kids got to go back to school. The life has to go on. If we want to continue to live in the Western world that we grew up in, the world's dying or not, people. We got to keep moving.
True.
And some people are going to die. Some people are going to go from this disease. It's terrible. But they're going to die from other diseases. They're going to die from fucking cancer. They're going to die from, I don't necessarily believe I thought, there's going to be a situation. I was looking out the window and bodies were going to be rolling out. I prepared for this in February. When I saw what was going down in Italy, I was like, oh no. And I got prepared. I got a whole fucking panic room full of food as we speak. Actually, we got to check the expiration dates on a lot of them. But it wasn't that serious. It wasn't bad. So my suggestion is go out there and live. Live, brother. Do you have pre-existing condition?
No, I'm fine. Before I go, I just want to say, Tommy, I fucking love you. I even like Walt.
I don't fuck Walt.
And Doctor Zhivago, my favorite. And then Jeff.
I like Doctor better than Walt.
I'm just here to be quiet and
be quiet. There,
you
did your job. Be quiet. All right. Thank you, Fallen Man. All the best. I see you on Twitter. Peace. Oh, this crazy lady. Vex, you're on the air. I think she may have earned this. Vex,
Hello.
Hello. You know what?
Hello.
I am giving you, because you're kind of a legend. You only call him during these times. Known fuckhead in the Discord chat. Vault is a token.
No, I'm not. I left the Discord, so I'm not a fuckhead anymore.
Well, I gave it back to you.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Vex.
I was like, oh, I'm a fuckhead.
Yeah,
I'm so proud of myself.
How can I help you, Dracula lady?
I'm not Dracula lady.
Dracula, you sound like it.
I fucked up. I cheated.
You cheated on the boyfriend?
Yes.
Who'd you cheat with?
The stalker.
Oh,
so,
God.
The lesson in the story, the moral of the story is stalking works. So if you just pester the girl, then she'll sleep with you. Well, that wasn't so what happened to the other guy?
We are still dating, but he doesn't know. I feel bad. I should broke up with him, but also I slept with this guy and I told him, I'm sorry, I have to block you. I can't see you anymore. This was just one thing. And
so you blew the stalker and you're expecting him to go away.
Yes.
Don't you think
my life is worse than COVID?
Yeah, you're funny. Don't you think that with Van Helsing, don't you think by having sex with the stalker you might, I don't know, get him to stalk you more?
Yes, because I blocked him on one app and he said me like, oh, I'm sorry, I just sent you a message on the second app, and I blocked him on the second app.
Yeah.
And I said, keep your mouth shut. You don't talk about what happened.
What if he goes to your boyfriend? What if he finds who your boyfriend is and said, by the way, I was banging Vex when you were waiting for her there in Croatia or wherever the hell he's from? What happens when he finds out?
Yes.
That's what's gonna happen.
He's going to dump me.
You're a dirty girl.
I just hope he does not watch the show.
You're in big trouble.
Yes, but
Does he watch the show?
Why don't you
I told him about the show. Fuck. Maybe he will watch it. Oh, fuck! You know the tweets I send you, Tommy. Fuck!
Yeah, there you go.
Nah.
That's a lot of money, I guess, for a person of
Why would anybody call this show and tell anybody that they're listening to? You gotta be too secret when you come here.
I don't know what to do now. Should I tell him? Should I?
Why don't you want to date the stalker? The stalker's obviously in striking range, right?
Yes, but he.
What's wrong with him?
We were having stuff for 3 hours, and after that he just took a shower and left. He didn't even kiss me. He is not a person who is emotional. Yeah. He's detached from his emotions.
He just wants the sweet stuff, huh?
Yes. And then he
It's kind of like me and my wife.
You are a married man.
Yeah,
I don't sleep with married men or
don't you?
flirt with married men.
You don't flirt. You flirt with married men?
No.
I don't know what to tell you. This is something that you might have to deal with the consequences here.
I know.
I would say just.
I really wanted to break up, but I don't. But how you say it? It's time of COVID.
I'm not a big believer in confessing your sins. But you already. I'm not a big believer in that. Like I've told people I've cheated on my husband or my wife. What I tell them, I'm gonna say nothing. Say nothing. Don't fucking do it again. That's what I would normally tell you. But yeah.
So you would cheat your wife and don't tell her.
If I fell out of love with her, I'd tell her and leave. But if it was a one-time thing, why ruin my fucking son and my daughter's life? But if I keep doing it, I'm just a rotten son of a bitch to begin with. You know what I mean? So yeah, like I don't believe in this. If it's what you said and it's a one-time thing and you got drunk or whatever and you're lonely or because he lives out of state, then don't say anything, right? But if you do it again, I mean, you're kind of a rotten person and you're not a person of your word, you know, and you got to keep
No,
that
I
in
won't
mind.
do it again. I blocked him, and I'm very determined not to do it again.
Okay. Well, don't tell him, but it's social media. If that other guys tell him, if he finds out, he said, yeah, I got lonely and I slipped, and then hope he forgives you. That's the best you can do.
No, he told me, if you cheat on me, you have to tell me.
You already made that agreement?
Yeah, when we started.
Who makes this? You guys, how old are you?
I
You're
said,
like 30. You sound like a teenage shit.
Yes, I know. That's why I'm on. What is wrong with me?
You're like 30 years old.
It was stupid. It was very stupid.
Well,
I'm not perfect. I'm human too.
If you made that changes things a little bit, because if you made a verbal agreement, maybe you should tell him. I don't know. This is kind of like...
I didn't make it. He was like, you have to tell me. I said, okay. But I was like, oh, what have I done? I will never do it.
I'm sorry. I just like, once you see the
But
woman...
I fell out of the love. We are like more friends than boyfriend and girlfriend.
Then find a new boyfriend. Just stay friends with the guy. Just tell him that. Then do that. Just say, like, I want a friendship. Get rid of the stalker guy. I don't know. Start fucking the mailman. I don't know. I think just we need a new character in this play.
So you think my life is your Pornhub fantasy? No, it's not.
It's not a Pornhub fantasy. I think you need to play a new player in this game. That's my advice. Blah 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 blah. I want to suck your blood.
But I don't want to be alone.
Nobody wants to be alone. No, not that I know of. Nobody wants.
I don't think that this guy is going to commit to me. He's like my boyfriend, not the other one.
You try the DraculaDatingService.com. I don't know.
Fuck you, Tommy. Blow me up now.
Well, why don't you find somebody like in a village over from you and start seeing him? I'm 30 years old. I'm blah blah blah. I'd like to go out and drink beer.
I am 38.
I'm 38 years old. I give blowjobs like I'm fucking 18. And I like beer and, put that in there.
I don't like beer.
Whatever you like. Blah, 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 blah. I like to suck your blood. I live in Giant Castle.
You call me immature, but you're like 41 and you're more immature than me. Come on,
children. Well,
Tommy.
I'm not putting ads in Dracula, dating.com. I'm fine. My life is
It's not
perfect.
funny.
My life
not
is
funny. Bye.
Yeah, but take care. My wife said if I don't smell too bad after the show, she'll sleep with me. C-Man's always a good call. Stay there, C-Man. Is Daniel? You're on the air. Is Daniel? How are you?
I'm doing all right, Tommy. How are you doing, man?
Not gonna help you. How can I help you?
I've been having a weird dilemma.
What's that?
This girl I was with, she moved out to Seattle a few months ago.
Mm-hmm.
And she's kind of crazy,
to
say the least.
She's the Chaz chop. Yeah.
Kinda, man.
Yeah, she's one of them. What do you want? What do you want me to do? You gonna red pill her?
No.
Yeah.
I'm just giving you a little bit of background before I
so
really get into the issue.
Okay. She's joined the Antifa.
But she's pretty bipolar.
What a shock. Those girls look so normal to me.
I'm fucking telling you, dude.
Yeah.
Anyway. So me and her got into a lot of fights, broke up like twice. Now I'm like, I've been talking to this new chick, and she also just got out of a relationship.
Sure.
And the chick I was just with prior,
yeah,
is all complaining about how much she's changed and shit. She doesn't even know about this.
And you want to go back to the old one?
That's the thing, dude. I don't know.
I'd stick with the new one. Nobody changes that much. How old is she?
The old one or the new one?
The old one.
She's a year younger than me, 15.
Wait. You're 16?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, that changes things. Nah, I'd say, how did she change so much? I mean, you guys are in high school. You're all nuts as it is. Just go try the other one. Try the new one. See how that goes. You know, I would stick with the new one. You know, you're fighting. You're 15 years old, breaking up all the time. I mean, I'd pretty much give the same advice to an adult. You know,
It's too fucking toxic.
yeah, like who needs that shit in their life? It's supposed to be, you know.
Right.
All right, you know, whatever. Me and my wife, we're not. Neither of us are beauty queens. Like, I am generally happy to see her when she gets home. Even now, we've almost been together, 10 years, living together. You know, I still look forward to seeing her. I don't think that'll change in 10 years. I didn't feel like that in my last marriage, So it's like, why do it if it's painful? You know, why do it if it's fighting? I mean, my wife, we get into fights, but it's like, it's not that often.
Yeah.
I'm not using that to brag. You know, I yell every so often. I'll say, that's bullshit, but that's as bad as it gets. So if you get into the habit of having these high energy sort of tumultuous relationships as a teenager, it might carry over to adulthood. So don't, if you're getting in a I'm having a stroke, excuse me. Tumultuous relationship. I don't think that's healthy for anybody, really. You might want to work on it a little bit, like in your 20s, but no, just see the new one. And if she finds out, you can tell her, like, look, I liked you, you're great, I wish you the best, but move on. Go to the other one, and then let me know when she says you raped her on Twitter. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah. Send me her social media. He's gone, I guess, huh?
Yeah, he left like 5 minutes ago.
Did he? No.
Yeah.
Ginger, too, you're on.
Hi.
Hi, how can I help you? A female. Holy Christmas. How can I help you?
So it's not me, it's actually my brother. Bullshit. So me and my brother live together.
Drew. Go ahead.
So, me and my brother live together, and he just broke up with his girlfriend for the last 5 years. They've been together, and now he's acting all heartbroken, and he won't leave me the fuck alone.
What do you mean he won't leave you alone?
He keeps sobbing to me. I'm a chick, but I don't want to deal with chick feelings.
I don't know relationship between sisters and brothers. I don't know. Is that normal is that normal for your brother to come to you and something like that?
It's normal they come to me and talk about it, but when it comes to like you're sobbing every day and I have to go into your room and be like, hey, you know what, cut your shit and like go on the dating scene kind of thing. It's getting to that point.
Is he's not in the suicidal realm, is he?
No. Oh God, no. I'll kick his ass.
Call him a faggot.
I have. That doesn't work.
Does it?
No, me and my other brother.
Me and
my other brother both.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not saying that's a good thing to do, not use it, but that'll finish it. Stop being such a faggot. Stop crying. Maybe you should tell him to go be a man and stop crying, and then try to, the best form of revenge for this stuff. How old is he? Like 21?
Yeah, but they were together for 5 years, and it was hard because she has medical issues. She has cystic fibrosis. Mm-hmm. So he dealt with all that. Staying in hospitals.
He's only 21. Tell him that.
I know. I did. I said, stop having a bigger pussy than me.
You sound kind of fun. What does he say when you call him a pussy? Like his own sister calling him pussy. Like he doesn't react to that?
He does. He gets mad at me. He's like, I'm not a pussy.
You're sitting here crying.
I said, yeah, so stop. I said, stop
acting
like it.
I would mix that up with, look, I mean, sister, I love you, but I hate looking at you like you're not a fucking man. Yeah, I know you're a man, but you're not acting like it now. You have to get up. This is doing you no good. And if this doesn't help, if you don't get up over your ass, because the only thing that's going to change the situation, go to a psychiatrist. This is above my pay grade. All you want to do is bitch. You don't want to do all you don't want to fix. Bitch or fix. Tell it take fix. And if you can't do it, you need fucking medical help before this gets out of control. Because let me tell you something, this is true. This is the road to depression and suicide, shit like that. Because you don't get over because most people they feel the pain, it goes, and then eventually it drifts. It starts creating other mental health issues after that. You start stacking on. So yeah, after that, I mean, you should mix it up with like stop being a pussy, start being a man. I know that I love you. And no, I'm saying this because I want to see you with another girl and happy, and I know that'll fix it. Oh, I wasted my whole life. Stop sounding. You telling me you sound like a woman.
Like I told her, I'm like, she's not worth it. Like she's a dumb cunt that obviously didn't deserve you, didn't deserve your love. So get over it. Download Hinge.
Well, you got to tell him you love him. You got to tell him you love him too.
Well, I do, and he knows that. Type. Like, I'm not a
you're not one of them, are you?
Touchy-feely person.
That's why you need to say it the next time. You got to mix. I'm not saying get down there. I got that vibe from you. It's going to send a shockwave through him.
I did. Like, for me to crawl into his bed and rub his back and say, "No,
oh my God.
I love you," and it's Oh,
I must have freaked him out.
It was that bad.
It was that bad, like sobbing.
Yeah, he might.
Like a little girl.
I would try to. You might have to talk to your parents about getting him a shrink. That's unusual behavior.
Yeah, that's kind of a tough subject in my family.
Yeah. Well, first, I don't think he's a bad guy, but I would maybe try one more time and mix that love up, that sister love, which you're not accustomed to giving, all right? Because it's just not a person. I'm not pointing fingers at your personality. You got to get up. This is not how men act. This would turn me off. So get up, get there, and know that I care. I want to help you. I want to care about you, but you're not helping yourself. You're not trying to fix anything.
And that's a lot of money, I guess.
Something like that. Person of color. But sneak in. You're my. I don't have a sister.
I feel bad when my autistic boyfriend is saying like, "Dude, like, get over yourself." That's
you want me to send him a video of Bobax calling him a pussy? I think I can make that happen.
You're dating Bobax?
I'm sorry, but my boyfriend's dick is a little bit bigger than Bobax.
Jesus Christ. You sleep with an autist?
Yeah, he has like that higher end, like what's called Asperger's syndrome.
Well, you sleep with an autist. You push him around. You can push him around, can't you? You can push him around.
No, I don't. I really don't.
You can push him which way you want to, don't you?
No, when it comes to getting his shit together, then I'll push him around because I'm one of those people. I want my ducks in a row before I do anything. I just have always been that person.
Are you German?
So yeah, no Polish.
No,
okay. Who wins most of the fights?
What?
Who wins most of the fights?
He does.
No, it depends.
Well, doesn't he just go no you and you mad like when he?
No, there's times he'll stick up to me. Oh, don't get me wrong. He'll yell and scream and stick up for himself. He's a big boy. When you're 6'7", there's not much arguing.
6'7" autist. Jesus Christ.
With a well package.
You should give him I bet he's 6'7". Probably could tie it around your neck and choke it. Hear that, ladies? The autists have a big old cock.
Minus Bull Black, sorry.
You don't think he has a big dick?
Isn't he like 5 foot whatever?
Bullbax is normal height.
It's like 5'10", 5'9", something like that.
Yeah, so it's like average.
Is it always on the fucking height? I thought that you can get short guy.
I think so.
You do? So that's your experience? Well, you're the dick expert, not me.
I think it's based. It's a little bit of ethnicity that always kind of plays into it. And
so your average short black guy is going to have a bigger dick than the same guy at the same height that's white.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying a Mexican's penis is probably shorter than the white guy's penis. Same height.
I heard Chinese guys. Eddie Murphy told me. Yeah,
those can be surprising.
You're the Mexican penis expert, and you're the autism fucking penis expert. Thank you for calling, and I believe me when I say this. I do have a lot of empathy for your brother, and I hope things work out. I really do. But this sounds like a tough love. But if tough love doesn't work, you might even tell him that. I'm going to mom and dad. This can't happen. I can't support you. Like, you can even say something like, "This is above my pay grade. I can't support you like this because I don't know what to do." Now you're going beyond our relationship. You're going your love.
The sad
love
part
can
is
only help so much.
The sad part is my dad works with my brother. They're both in the same field.
Yeah.
And my dad's not picking up on these
clicks.
hints that
you might have to tell him.
Your son's depressed. Can you fucking deal with it?
Is he gonna cry tonight? You think?
No, because he's been smoking weed all day, so probably not.
All right, you sound like a lot of fun. All right, have a good time there, Ginger. All the best. Call it again. Good call, real good call. I have to say that this show has been somewhat of a success.
Yeah, it's been pretty good
It's
so
always
far.
sad to me when people don't, because we only got 150 people in there. It is always sad to me. People don't know what they're missing when they come to this show. See, man, I'm going to hold you to later. The warden, her brother is treating her like a girlfriend. A little bit. I did notice that.
Yeah, rubbing the back.
I don't know. I've seen brothers and sisters. I don't think that's too weird. Like,
They're weird
I
for me.
guarantee you
My
that wouldn't
sister.
happen to my family. But I'm not going to, it's just back rub, It's not a big deal. I mean, you start jerking him off, that'd be a problem. But if she's rubbing his back while he's crying, that's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Rich, you're on the air.
Oh, hey, Tommy.
How can I help you?
That's a lot of money, I guess, for a person of color.
Hey.
Oh, so basically, I came on the show last week. You gave me some advice. I tried it and it worked.
Hey,
really well.
What did I tell you?
You basically just told me to tell a girl to go for some coffee and stuff, and she said, "Yeah, we had a good time." And
awesome.
She says she wants to go on their date. So I just wanted to say thank you and all.
Oh,
appreciate the advice, man.
This is sometimes it's just about talking.
Yeah.
Hey, next time after you guys break up or whatever, you go on to the next one. I was thinking this the other day. I don't think I drove this home. You got to be ready to lose. A part of this is, it's a risk. It's a risk of embarrassment. It's. I wasn't too good at risking this when I was your age, but it's the only way it's going to happen. Just think of the worst case scenario, how you would handle it when you're going to talk to her. And find a way to walk away with in that scenario in your head. Try to figure out the way to walk away with dignity. I think it's all you can do.
Yeah.
And laugh at yourself later. That usually works. Well, works for me. Remember, guys, Tommy's Love Advice cures. I did cure somebody's cancer once, and apparently I cured your masturbation problem, or at least hopefully in the future. All right, kid. All the best. You take care of yourself.
That's a lot of money, I
Call
guess,
me back when
for
it goes
a
wrong.
person of color.
Gaming for Bros. You're on the air.
Tommy, long time no speak.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're the first person I
Last
ever did a
time,
voiceover for.
I fucking spoke. It was like years ago, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Literally. Do you have love problems?
Yeah, the thing is, I'm tall, by the way. So, ladies, you know what they say.
What do they say? That's another girl. I don't know. She could be crazy. She dates an
Tall-
artist. I don't know.
Tall guys, big hands. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Anyways,
I don't believe that shit. I have big
the
hands,
thing
too.
is, right? When I go on vacation or wherever, like there's always like this vacation vibe, right?
Yeah, it's the
I'm
best.
all chilling,
Mm-hmm.
and that's when the girls start to like me, right?
Only on vacation.
Yeah, or at least like people from outside my country really like me.
But it's easier to pick girls up.
Yeah, but like
yeah,
in
see, everybody
here,
back
it's
home
like
knows. Everybody, where are you from? And like, where do you live?
the Netherlands.
You live in the Netherlands. So yeah, you go to the States or something. Oh my God, he's a cute European. But all the girls and guys back home know you're a big loser. They don't know that.
Yeah, but like it's so weird. It's
Take
so weird.
advantage
Like
of it.
here, they just like the guys with like I don't know, like the sheep hair. You know what I'm saying?
It's not
Like
the sheep
typical
hair. It's the way
curly
you carry
sheep
yourself.
hair.
All that stuff is window dressing, because that shit changes when styles change. Every girl's like confidence.
Maybe I just have to become a stalker,
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. There's not too many girls that'll sleep with their stalker. And apparently they live near vampires, so
yeah,
exactly. That's not going to work. Blah, blah.
I mean, then at least she sucks. So.
Wow, exactly. You still got to make it there. No, I think what you should do is, take advantage of it. Tell her this thing can lie like your ass off on vacation. You can tell her you got a bunch of shit going on that you don't. That's what turns women on.
True.
That's what turns women on. I mean, what do you got going on? What's your life like? If you live with your parents and fucking play video games all day, ain't gonna work.
Not exactly, but I can't say no to that. No.
But don't tell her that, even if it is true. That's my point.
I'm just gonna be like, oh yeah, it sucks that I couldn't take my Ferrari to this country.
I wouldn't go that far. That might be. I wouldn't say that lie. It's stretch the truth. Where are you going to school? I mean, I think you were like, what, 14, 15? Now you got to.
What do you mean, bro? Like, yeah.
When
now
I met
20,
you, you're a
bro.
kid, right?
I'm an old man now.
Yeah, what, you 20? Like 19,
Yeah.
20? Yeah. Tell you got a lot of shit going on at school that you don't. That's what I would do. I might switch to become this kind of doctor or something.
Oh yeah.
I'm thinking about it.
Harvard is not my style.
Really interested in anatomy. Your anatomy. You can't. Stuff like that. But that's my big suggestion. All right. Gaming for Bros. Have a good one, sir.
Yo, you too, man.
Take care. Bye-bye. Let's see. Rob Zombie and then C-Man, and then we're calling it a night. Rob Zombie, you're on the air.
Oh, hey, what's up, man?
How are you?
I'm doing great. I actually I don't really have a love problem, but like I want your advice. So my wife and I's anniversary is coming up, and what a coincidence that she reminds me of that walking out the door the day you do love phones.
Oh yeah. Okay. And
so
what do you want to get her?
What? Huh?
What does she want? When is your?
I don't know what she wants. Huh?
No. What did you get her last year? You don't remember? You don't even remember.
I don't remember last year. No. This is gonna be like 5 years, so it's gonna be a big one.
You guys going to vacation?
And we barely have time enough as it is, because like we're both in our 20s, working over 40 hours a week with 2 kids. So like date nights have been like at 2 a.m. making dinner and going to bed.
People make fun of me at working at home, and I tell you something. So I could work like 40 hours, 50 hours a week and never see my kids. Jesus Christ, I'm very fortunate.
It sucks.
Yeah, it totally sucks. I feel bad. I think you should you live near grandma?
Yeah, we do. We rely on our family to watch our kids when we're at work.
You're going to set hard time for a weekend, and they're going the whole fucking weekend.
The entire
Friday
weekend?
to Sunday. Can they do that, or are they too old?
I think, if they coordinate between my grandparents and then my mom, that might work.
Start working that. Work on that behind your wife's back between the two thing. All right. We're in the United States. Where the hell you live?
Arkansas.
All right.
Walmart capital.
Oh, good. Well, you can take her to the hoedown, the rodeo. Arkansas. I just take her to a romantic dinner. Maybe give her a chain when she's there. Take an Italian restaurant or something like that in New York, or not New York. That's where I'm from. Take her Italian restaurant. Find a really good Italian restaurant, and they, somewhere we got to dress up. In the city. How far are you from Arkansas City?
Arkansas City?
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm quite a ways away. I'm in Walmart headquarters.
Oh, okay.
Like, yeah, the birthplace of.
Where's the city with the restaurants? Help me out, fucking here. I don't know where you live.
All right, Fayetteville. Fayetteville would be.
That'd be the closest one. Look for restaurants. Yeah. Get a fucking hotel for Friday and Saturday night. Okay. Take her out that night, right? And just fucking chill, and then give her a chain on top of that. Boom. But you got it.
So
the biggest part of this fucking puzzle is getting grandmas to switch to Sunday, and then Sunday you head home. You pick them up at like 6 or 3 or whatever, and fucking put them to bed. There you go.
That sounds doable, actually, because there's actually like a street in Fayetteville, like where all the college bars are set up, but there's actually a bar with a restaurant that like has a dress code. So
yeah, go with something that has a dress code and not just a bar. Sit down, talk to her. You said you don't get to see her.
Word.
Talk to her. So go to a place where people aren't like and fucking doing like hard.
Yeah,
shots.
those are the places next door.
You can do that afterwards. If she's like, I want to go hang out with those college kids, it reminds me of go. But talk to her.
All right.
Stupid. All right.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, talk to her. I'm gonna talk to her right after this. We were like robots.
She's at work right now. I'm about to head in.
Well, you want to tell her anyway. You're gonna start working on it right now. Talk to you later.
Oh yeah.
Peace. You're welcome. C-Man, you're on the air, and we're closing the show.
Hey, so I'm a druggie, right?
Yep. That's why I like
and
it.
I go to these groups for druggies, right?
Yeah, it must be funny.
Yeah, it is. So anyway, back in January, I got involved with this 34-year-old redheaded methed out chick, and I had to skip groups because of it.
Yeah.
And then they added to the rules that you're not allowed to get into romantic relationships with people in group, right?
Let's try to stop. So what happened? You got caught?
Well, I went in and told on myself because I wanted to keep my integrity. But like now, fast forward to the present day, and like there's this hot blonde chick. She's 19 or 20, and she's in my group, and she's giving me the doomy eyes all during fucking group.
Fuck
and
her,
like
man.
I'm trying to decide if I should capitalize on it now.
I got a plan for this. Keep doing these bras, and then just keep telling on yourself. Right? It's the best way to get rid of them. And then everybody thinks you're like the Mac. Like, I can't believe I did it again. It is a perfect way to get rid of them if they're annoying or weird. And if they're going in there and doing meth, they're probably really weird, annoying.
That's right.
So just slam that meat, and when they get a little weird, go snitch on yourself and say, look, I want to stay clean, baby.
I'm an addict. I can't help myself.
I'm serious. I'm like, that's the way I'd play that shit. How the fuck can they say you can't fuck? I mean, really, it's like this thing. I remember being in the Army in 2007 in fucking Tikrit, Iraq, and they're saying, "Okay, you guys can have sex now. We changed the rule. You can't stop nature, bitch, Colonel, bitch. You can't stop that shit. They made it legal because they had given so many people Article 15s for fraternizing that it became a hindrance to the rest of the Army. It's gonna happen. I can't tell you to do shit. So I'd say, take a look at those doomy eyes, turn that frown upside down, and if she fucking turns out to be nuts, which the odds are she's fucking crazy.
Yeah, more.
Just snitching yourself again.
Yeah, her ex-boyfriend was in jail, and he has a fucking face tattoo, and he was like 19. So that tells
Is he
me
in
all
jail
I need to know
now,
about her.
or is he out?
Yeah, he's in jail. They actually just broke up recently, so that's where
Now's
she
the time.
started fucking.
Now's the
that's what
time.
I mean, is like I can capitalize on that vulnerability.
Yeah,
shit.
there you go.
But like,
Now's
I
the
don't know.
time.
I feel like a scumbag though, because like if there were to be problems on her end, then she can't really go into the group and be like, "Well, this
You're
asshole
lonely,
did
and
that."
she wants to use you for some crazy reason. All right, you might as well just take advantage of the whole thing.
You know what? That's a fair point, Tommy.
Yeah, she's probably using you to piss off her fucking crazy ass face tattoo.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, I know how it is.
Hell, he's one of them little skinny rat looking shit, so I could fuck him up.
Anybody else? A bullet goes through everybody. No. All right. That's what I would do. I don't know how anybody can tell you want to sleep with that girl. Do it.
Fair
I
enough.
don't know how anybody can.
I hear
Like,
you.
how is that going to help you? Well, if she starts doing drugs and shit, you got to bounce.
Yeah.
That's probably why they don't want you doing it. If she starts fucking doing meth or whatever, get the fuck out of there. Snitch yourself.
Right.
But tell her, I was like, I really want to break it this time. And, if you guys start having a relationship and neither of you doing drugs, like, it's not the worst thing in the world.
Right.
But if she, she says, oh, even a joint, if you got to bounce,
Right. Now, if she started using again, I'd get right the fuck out of there because, like, at one point I was seeing a chick that was a pothead, and it led me back into getting into it.
Yeah.
So
As soon as she spills the weed, smoke it, then go it out. Don't smoke it.
Yeah. Smoke her at least.
Yeah, smoke that pussy.
Yeah.
That's what I would do if I were you.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's like there's a reason for that rule.
Right.
It's that rule wouldn't stop. Or you could. Here's another problem. Do what the fuck they tell you. There's another possibility. I mean, if you go back on drugs because you went, it's not my fucking fault. I'm just telling you what I would do.
No, I'm blaming you. I'm gonna come into.
I don't give a fuck. You blame me all you like. I don't care. I hope she gives you COVID. Fuck off.
Do you hope I overdose?
Did we talk to Rich already? We did, right? Walt?
Yeah, we did.
All right, I think I'm gonna end this. Thank you so much, everybody. I hope we got through all your love phones needs in the hour. I really enjoyed it. And I suppose we get back to some regular content. I'm really trying to think of different kind of news content for the news channel. And I'm on Storyfire now, and I'll probably be uploading there. I'm not able to upload yet, pretty soon. There might be original content over there. I don't know. Actual vlogging. Maybe talking about shit that I like. I might do that. And, if it's gaming related, I'll probably premiere it over there and then put it on fucking YouTube afterwards or something, whatever. Will Tommy do dive? I want to see. Did they do the update yet? I'll check it out after the update. I might do a dive stream, sure. I could. But I want to see how it's running. But if it runs like that again, I don't think. Oh, thank you for my Storyfire. Is that really it?
Yeah, that's yours. Yeah.
Yeah, I got like 39 subscribers. Yeah, Nick's gonna be doing some work over there. I'm gonna be doing some stuff over there. I might like either shit post. I'll find out if I can put the show over there. We'll see.
I mean, it's a good secondary Twitter in a way, because like they can do posts and stuff.
Yeah, I haven't posted shit yet, but definitely gonna start doing.
Yeah.
Faux show. I think I'm back. Maybe I'm gonna. Yeah, Storyfire. It's okay. It's it's run by YouTubers, and it doesn't seem to have a million Nazis over there yet. So that's where it's nice layout. I think it's a nice layout. Search leaves a little to be desired, but Justin Wang does real well over there too. So
yeah,
there you go. What does one of those dental dams look like? I didn't see. DNTAL. I can't play pornography. There's got to be porn for that, right? And
I'd say let's do it.
You put that in your mouth and you dental dam porn. What does that look like? Yeah, there it is. Let me take a look at this. That does not look like dental dam porn. Fuck. I'm trying to find some here. Dental dam porn videos. I want to see what this looks like. Who does this? Fucking crying and pain. Dental dam videos. It's not. They don't have it. Oh,
well, your history is now fucked.
What do you mean?
It's just all full of fucking pornos now.
Yeah. Well, I don't care. Fucking okay, there's pornography. I'm a fucking grown ass man. I look pornography.
Yeah.
I want. All right. So they don't even have that. You can hear the audio. Yeah, I was hoping you could see. You could hear the audio you want. Okay, you could do that. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, let's look at some more porn. Me and you. You're 18, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Here we go. Good night, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your love. Enjoy your life.
This is the almighty infinite, independent excellence. Devil fighting, rebel titan, we smoking alchemist. Fake identities, okay, you cool with Jason Bourne. Running with these Wolverines, okay, you bout to catch a storm. I ain't never been a liar, got tired of niggas playing me. Head in my legs like she bout to catch a pedigree. Chi-town to King's home, slapping fives, black stones. 6 mile to danger zones, bullets look like waffle cones. Affiliated to evolution of Machiavelli. Machiavelli. Don't make me read them eagles to you like I'm Chip Kelly. They feel my struggle, I express it through my hip hop. I'm about to make it hard to breathe. Here's a headlock.
You're welcome.
Hell of a climax.